Busy night of baseball tonight, and start things off with one of our newest ranked squads, Sioux City East. They've only dropped one game. That was to number 3 in 3A SBL. Tonight, North looking to add a couple losses to that total, hosting the Black Raiders. This is the first meeting of the season between these two intra-city rivals. Bottom four, North in a hole with the bases loaded, but Evan Helvig gets an all-expense-paid trip to first. That'll bring a run in, and the Stars are trailing 9-4. Top 7, the classic trickery double steal for the Black Raiders. Cale Bover swipes home on the throw to second. A couple batters later, Cage Kellen skies one high into shallow center. Tarek Thompson coming on in to score off the air. East takes game 1 12-6. Right next door, the Black Raiders and Stars softball teams also in action after East took game 1 6-2. Top 3, 2-1 North. Maddie Hayes sends one on the third baseline. Evie Larson coming on in. That'll tie things up at 2. Bottom 3, Stars keep getting into position, and while they keep taking advantage of passed balls. 4 runs in the inning, 3 on passed balls. North goes up 6-2. Top 4, 2 on for Kylie Junk. Sends one high over the center fielder's head. 2 runners come in for the Raiders as they retake the lead in the inning. These two just kept trading it, but North explodes the rest of the way. 16-9 Stars. They get the split with East. Over to Bishop Mueller Field, Bishop Heelan hosting CBTJ for game 1 of their doubleheader. Tied at 0 early, 2 on base for Heelan, and a pass ball allows Kenley Meese to come on in, and then a wild throw allows Jocelyn Verzal to join her, and it's 2-0 Heelan. Next inning, Crusaders, another chance here. Allie Gangler smacks one through the infield. That's going to score another run. Crusaders add the insurance. And they just keep on scoring. I mean, adding another run here as they get a sac fly. Heelan cruises past the Jackets 10-zip in game 1. Then, right next door, the Crusaders baseball team looking to make it a Jacket sweep in game 1 of their twin bill. And they start off hot. Leadoff man Jared Sitzman blasts one over the head of the right fielder, and he's going to roll that one all the way into third. Very next batter, Max Venn sends one high into right again. And how about another triple? Sitzman comes on in. Heelan takes the lead. Same inning now, 2 on. Ben Dixon gets a hold of this one into center all the way to the wall. 2 more come in to score. Heelan up 3-zip. Then the floodgates start to open. Camden Smith base knock to drive in 2 more to make it 5. Heelan, they scored a bunch today. They 10-run the Jackets in 5, 12-2, and take game 2 as well. All the ways down the road, Sioux City West playing host to Lamar's for game 1 of their baseball doubleheader. Lamar's up 3-0 in the third, and, well, they weren't done. Bases loaded. Brady Williams sends one into the outfield. 2 of those runners come around to score. The Bulldogs are up big, and, well, they're still not finished. Caleb Dreckman rips one down the line, and that's going to score, you guessed it, 2 more runners as Lamar's. Well, they busted this thing wide open. Very next inning, and Lamar's is threatening again. Ethan Koiken sends one high into left. Nice move on the catch. But the tag up gives the Bulldogs a little bit more insurance. West breaks through late. Devin Fry driving in a run, but not going to be enough in this one. Bulldogs get the win 10-3. And finally, these two same softball teams in action. The Bulldogs, still a perfect 7-0. Top of the first, runner on for Lamar's. Brooke Hagee hits one up the middle. That's going to score Jordan Davison from second as Lamar's takes the early advantage. It doesn't last for too long. A grounder to third, and that's going to lead to a wild throw. Peyton Monroe takes advantage. She scores to tie things up. On to the third, Bulldogs looking to score again, but pretty perfect bunt from Katie Lusing. Moves Avery Pratt to third, and then a pass ball is going to go ahead and bring her on home. Lamar's once again with the advantage, and they don't give it up this time. They go on to win at 7-2, and then take game 2 as well.